Right. And so it's a done deal. That's funded. Everything is good.
Yeah. So this is one of the things that I've been playing a chess game for a very long time, and so my brand I've been doing these movies, these overseas movies, for a while because of this like I say, this chess game.
Yeah.
To make myself solvent and significant in all these other countries, and so therefore I can get my budgets, created to do movies that I really intend on doing that would really reflect my brand, which is something that is going to entertain and teach and make money.
It is very interesting you said that, because in Hollywood they like to promote the narrative that black movies don't do good overseas.
That's the biggest crock of shit ever.
I know. I know.
I'm going to say it like this, and it's going to sound provocative, but white movies don't make money overseas either. Okay? Here's what it is, okay? If you just generalize it like that. What it is action movies make money overseas all the time. Okay? If I say white movies don't make money overseas, if you say the majority of white movies are comedies and dramas, right? Why the hell do they need George Clooney's drama in China or in France or whatever? They got their own dramatic actors and comedians in other parts of the world. There's a reason why the only people we know from other countries are Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jet Li, Jackie Chan. What other Chinese actor you know from China?
That is true.
Right?
All action. All action.
Yeah, it's because it's action, And so that's what it is, and that's the thing that surprised me years ago when I first went to Bulgaria and Romania and people in Russia and all this stuff, and I'm in a mall and everybody's mobbing me, and I'm like, get the hell out of here. So I know, for one thing, I've been robbed because these people, my movies have been circulating out here without me knowing it. You know what I mean? Because the thing is that people don't realize is that the biggest money making movies are the low budget action films. They make money everywhere. Like there's a movie called Ong Bak, done by these persons like a brother to me, Tony Jaa. That movie went all over the world, right? It's a small movie from Thailand that's one of the greatest martial art movies in history.
What's the name of it again? You saw it, Bree?
Yeah.
Ong Bak.
Ong Bak.
Oh,
now,
wow.
when is she going to be talking about a Thai actor?
Ever.
No.
Ever. What Thai actor have you ever heard of if you didn't know Ong Bak, right?
Wow.
So this is what's been happening. That movie has made a ridiculous amount of money. Did you know that the biggest money makers are those movies worldwide?
Yeah.
And it's not the tentpole huge movies like, when you think of like return on investment. If you compare the return on investment of like say Avatar, it's nothing compared to like say the first Road Warrior. It's kind of like like something like 400% different because like here's a movie that it doesn't even take much to market it. Right. But every one of these huge movies have big marketing budgets and all this overhead. Yeah. So when you have movies where people know me in another country, and one real slick thing they do is like say I do a movie like Blood and Bone, and it's called something else in another country.
Yeah. I was just talking about that. I have a horror movie, and they changed the name in another country.
Right. Yeah. So I remember like being in China. Every time I'm in another country, I'll go through where the DVDs and stuff like that. Like, I see myself in another movie. It's called something else. So that's how they slick that one.
It'd be Sex It Coons. Wait, what? Sex It Coons. I never did Sex It Coons or Exit Wounds
or Undisputed. As they call in China, Negroes of the Iron House.
Wow.
Wait, why do they do that? What's the point?
Well, because I tell you, because if you sell the rights to a movie in another country, like Black Dynamite did huge in France.
Yeah.
It's called,
my poster is in French, by the way.
It's called Badass Motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
In France.
Damn.
That's the name of the movie.
Damn.
You give, they have the French rights. They can name it anything they want.
Right. That's right.
That's the way it goes. Okay. So it's kind of like, I would go, like one of the first times I went to Romania, I went to like their equivalent to a Best Buy. And then in their new movie section, there were 3 of my movies. It was 16 movies, and 3 of them were mine.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, this is why in Romania they're going, hey, Michael Jai White.
Oh,
and I'm going, damn. They got the middle name right in Romania, and in you know
out here, white
in
people
Atlanta,
Michael Clark Duncan. Hey!
Yeah, people are saying Michael J. White or Michael Jalil White.
Hilarious.
But so I know something had happened. Because, but I knew this. See, this is the price of doing business because, okay, I do this movie, I do that movie. I know they're going to sell it worldwide. Yeah. But my plan is, hey, infuse me all over the world. So, when I do my own brand, I have some place to go.
Yeah, Fred Williamson and those guys used to do that in the 70s.
Fred Williamson is one of the first people that educated me about that. And he always he told me about his deal in Italy. And I got to tell you, my big brother Wesley Snipes was the first to educate me about that.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, as Wesley said, man, if you ever do a movie and they're showing it overseas, and they're not paying for you, pay for yourself and go. And he was absolutely right.
Really?
Oh yeah,
because you let the foreign audience know that you exist. They appreciate you for that. That's why I'm doing a lot of like quietly. I've been doing these things all around the world. Yeah, I'm going to do another movie in Romania in starting February 28th or something like that. Yeah, so I mean,
it's an action film, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So action sells all over the world.
Yes, it does.
So getting back to what we're saying, basically, there's never been a black action movie that hasn't sold overseas.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Yeah. That's why Wesley Snipes was making way more money than Denzel for a very long time.
Yep.
But people don't know that. There's because back overseas, it's like it was 20 years ago in the blockbuster days. It's still a DVD type market. They're not doing the streaming like we're doing here.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a whole different animal.
Oh yeah.
So it's the thing is
there's money overseas.
People like this. I always try to extract what the opposition says that's right about their argument. If somebody wants to say, okay, black movies don't sell overseas, if you're saying, oh, the majority of our movies being comedies and dramas don't sell overseas. Well, you're right. Just like white movies, the majority being comedies and dramas, they don't sell overseas. But here in the United States, we have movies that blow up shit. Yeah. That's our export. And so it's all equal. If we have action, whether it's black or white, that's an overseas seller. Yeah. And it's just the part of the argument that's not said.
Absolutely.